Wait, there's no way this can be engraved.
Hello everyone, I'm your old friend Ria, and today we have a new guest here. Next to me is Beryl. She's our product marketing manager at WeCreat. Welcome, Beryl.
Hi, this is Beryl, and it is my first time here to be in the live stream with you guys. And I am the product marketing manager, so I'm still trying to create the one ring to rule them all, but I'm still trying, yeah.
Yes, and really welcome. And I think people want some new faces here too. And for those who aren't really clear about what product marketing means, well, Beryl's task is to effectively communicate WeCreat product's value by bridging the gap between your needs and our product features.
Yes, again, super exciting to be here and to meet our lovely customers. As far as I know, recently you and Cyrus have already did a live stream on Lumos launch. So why are we doing another one so soon?
Yes, we added this one because we hear from you guys and through our social media, and there's tons of interest in color metal engraving.
Oh, yes. After all, it's one of the advantages for the Lumos, right? MOPA style color engraving, easily done on a dual laser portable machine.
Yeah, sure. And so in today's live, we'll be having a deep dive and answer your questions about our new WeCreat Lumos. It's going to be short and sweet, so stay with us. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share our live.
But first, drop your question in the comment section down below. Our support team will get your question all covered. For me, I'm just super excited to be with you guys, and let's start our creating journey together.
Yes, and today we're going to cover the most frequently asked questions about color engraving with Lumos. For example, like what makes Lumos color engraving different from other brands on the market? Or how does color engraving actually work? What materials should you use, and how do you test and choose the color you want?
Okay, I got one. Like how can you avoid engraving failure and troubleshoot common issue? And also, it's quite important to many of our new users. Like how can color engraving help you make more money?
That's just really appealing. I'm sure our audience can't wait. So let's dive in now.
Yeah.
So let's start. So begin with, you have to do a color testing.
Yeah.
Then you'll know what color you want. So we'll be testing on two materials, kinds of material. One is titanium and one is stainless steel. Here. So as you can see, the difference between these two material, one titanium is less reflective and more grayish. And the stainless steel is more reflective, shiny, like a mirror. And so the color effect is different too. So we'll be testing and show you how to do it from step by step. So I'll just put two of them. To begin with, you have to manual focus.
Yep.
So will you help me? I couldn't see.
Yeah. Just like turn the knob and get the blue dot and the red dot connected as one and make it into purple. Yes.
I can't see it clearly. Can you just...
Okay, yeah, let me try.
So let me come to the software version. I already connect both of these Lumos through Wi-Fi, so let's come with the first one.
Actually, that's also one of the reasons like we created Lumos in this delicious purple, you know, red plus blue is purple, and our logo color is purple, so yeah.
Oh, this is something new.
Yeah.
So I think this one is stainless steel one. So come to when you put the material on the laser bed here, and then you just click toolbox, come to color engraving test, and you will see different numbers here and with different colors. But we'll show you the meaning of these numbers later. So now first we just start. So the instructions just tell me to manual focus. I've already done. Okay, next step. Here's the default setting. Default settings means if you're a beginner, you can just go through with it.
Yeah.
But if you're an advanced user or Laser Pro, you want to adjust some of the default settings is according to your needs. Yeah, both whether you are like beginners or you're a pro, you can enjoy this in color engraving journey.
Yeah.
Next step is you can see these different numbers come with the different squares. That means different variation of the focus. We'll let you know later. And so I was just smaller because I want it to be quicker. Especially when we are doing like color testing on small pendant or something, we just shrink them small. And to this step, you couldn't use the camera, but don't worry. Once you adjust it on the canvas, you will see the framing box here. Okay, so I see. Can you see that? I see this framing blue box here. I can move this material. Just make sure that your material is flat and no curvature here. So I start by. We can just make it a little bit bigger because for the camera to see. And thin. And you don't need to do anything. And then just press start.
Yes.
Now the most important step is from this time on, do not touch this knob ever again.
Yes.
And until you're finished all your projects, even you like after you do this testing, you want to do, okay, I'm gonna try a material. Like if you change your material, you have to manual focus again and start all this engraving, like color engraving task all through, like from 0 to But if you're using the same material or the same type material, like you got different pieces, do not change this focus length and do not adjust this knob.
Yeah, because when we are doing color engraving, the most important part, like when you are using Lumos, is to choose the right focal distance.
Yes.
So, and that's why those number ID come in the first step. That's actually like the manual testing. We gave a number for different focal distance, so you can test it out. And that's also why in the previous version of software, you might see the name frame called color ID.
Yes.
Yeah, but then we change it to focal distance so it is more clear and not confuse so many like before.
Yes.
So once they are done the testing, you can see like different focal distance can have different performance.
Yes. And usually when you just do this test first, I think it's almost done.
Yeah.
And you will see different color effects. You will, but sometimes you won't see different much of the difference.
Yes.
You can see here.
This one is actually doing great.
Yeah, if you do different kinds of tests, multiple times of this test, you will see sometimes I got like 4 of them are brownish, like 2 of them are blue, or 2 of them are colorful, or like all of them are just a little bit brownish. Don't worry, just choose one of this number and start doing some expand this test, like doing this quick view test. Color
our color quick view.
Yes.
Just expand on that focal distance. Maybe try a few more options and pick the one you like the most.
Click next step. For example, the color ID. You can choose either one. It doesn't mean that if you choose the color blue, it doesn't mean that all the color you get is blue. This is something that is hard to explain, but you'll get used to it when you.
I think once we get the grids out, they will just see it. The seeing is believing.
First one, I'll just randomly choose the 1 for 9.
Great.
And so these are all defaulted settings. But if you want to do your own color task, for example, I got this color ID. I wanted to have test out some color ID that is not on this board. For example, it doesn't have 1 for 8, for example. Then you can remember all this color, like maximum speed or the power and the density. You can make your own special color test. According to the new color ID that you want it to be.
Now
so
we are like
smaller.
placing that test array.
So you can adjust it. I just want it to be not too big here to save some time. And send it.
I think shrinking it help like maximum use the material and sort of thing.
Especially like on this, we did this on this material last live stream. the material is small enough, but I want to see if different color ID would achieve different results. So I definitely need to shrink it a little bit more. You can see the difference, right?
Yeah.
So it works a lot. So I'll be testing out on this stainless steel and also this titanium. And I'll be making one of the patterns that the same one as my pendant is here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. It's actually, I want to say something like, once you get the result on a stainless steel, like this one, you can never go back.
No.
And I will never want something like those grayish, darkish.
Just no more black and white.
No more black and white. It's
Technicolor is the way to go.
Yeah, that's so mundane. I want something special, and it's a game changer.
Yeah.
If I can achieve something like this, why would I go back?
Well, yeah.
It
I
does
mean,
not make sense, you know. And you know, it's really tricky when you engrave on stainless. Okay, so now I'll go back to our content. Answer some less questions, like the reason why Lumos can achieve that vivid color engraving actually because of its most powerful feature is BeamFocus 2.0 enhanced 3-watt IR laser.
Yes. Don't let the numbers fool you. So, like, thanks to BeamFocus 2.0, our 3-watt engine actually delivers engraving power that rivals 6-watt IR machines. Like, we are talking about same time but deeper cut, same result but faster speed, and of course the MOPA-like color engraving all in one compact setup. Just look at this Labubu. It's just like
we actually made different versions of this.
Yes.
For example, this.
Just imagine what this can do for your laser craft or business.
You can see that Labubu here, and on the back is the testing result that I got.
Yeah.
And we've got the pink version. I think it's a little bit pinkish or orangish.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Where you can achieve something like this. I don't know, like this is a normal stainless steel engraving. Like usually you got this brownish style.
Yeah.
That could be something special or I don't know. It's good though. Sometimes some types of patterns or texts. But color engraving definitely just make everything different.
Yeah.
And I know, like with typical IR lasers, engraving on stainless steel, like can be tricky. Like I said, the results are often shallow or like an angle dependent. It's hard to see it from many angles. But Lumos is different. The engraving is deep enough that the color and the details stay visible from any angle. Like it's not gonna be like when I change the angle and the color is not. Isn't there or like it just get lighter? No. And that just kind of depth really matters. It's not just about looking good in photos. It's about like creating a long-lasting professional finish that your customers can actually feel.
Yeah. And that's the BeamFocus 2.0 plus the 3-watt infrared laser. They are joining forces. They are real magical alliance together.
Yes, like this ring, because like it has its depth, so even if it wears it for a long time, you wear it out.
Yeah. It does not like use any paint or like acrylic feeling.
No paint needed.
If you run your finger on it, you can feel the groove, you know.
Yes, you can feel the depths. You can scratch it. And like we mentioned, our last live stream, going from 2-watt to 3-watt might sound like a small step, but that's actually a 50% increase in power, and it makes huge difference.
Yeah.
In our tests, Lumos actually deliver the same engraving results 3 times faster than a 2-watt machine.
Oh yeah, like just imagine taking this baby and doing it live, custom engraving on a craft maquette. You know, at that kind of scenario, I would say speed really does equal money. The faster you can go, the more you can sell, right?
Yes, but talking about the color engraving, it may take a little bit longer than normal engraving because you have to, 3-watt is powerful, you have to lower its speed to achieve the result. But
beauty takes time.
Yes, but also the color is more vivid.
Yes.
You'll see different results here. And we've done testing on multiple materials that this is brass. Like different metal, they react differently. This one is a little bit like pink or purple. You can see that.
Yeah, like this bookmark is one of my favorite. Very beautiful. Well, a perfect gift for those booktop girl,
Yeah.
for like the nerd. Yeah.
We've done this first testing here that we choose one of this color ID, and this is a result. It actually likes making your own color palette.
Yeah. Just like,
But I'm not getting enough of it. I see a little bit purple, I see a little bit pink, but I want more some blue. So I'm gonna choose another color ID. I'm not going
another
back,
focal distance. Let's go with it.
This is 149, this focal length. I'm gonna choose 161.
Okay.
161. So let's just put it back here again.
Sounds great.
You don't have to turn off this box. Just go previous step, previous to go. 161.
But even if you close the box, it's okay. Just jump back into the color testing grid.
Yes, and remember all this power range.
Skip to the final result.
Yes. If you accidentally like close this box, you want to do another color testing.
Yeah.
You have to remember this color range, including this density. This line density 300 is the best version. And then you have to input the color ID that you want here on the right. Here on the right. So let's just say, let me just shrink a little bit more. So now I really like this framing. This just make engraving more accurate.
Yeah, showing
more precise.
exactly where the thing will go on. So if you would like to do some lines or like a logo, you can do the outline framing as well. Yeah, it will even more accurate.
Especially a small pendant like this. And here, after you've done this testing, you can turn it off. And if you want to do, I want to do more testing. I'm not these two results. I just want something more, some other color range. You can input color ID here. Choose color engraving and input color ID here, and do 2550 matrix. Remember the color range. Like from the power I remember is from 60 to 100. And we tested a lot of times, many times. So these are the perfect range that for you to test it out. And the speed is for 10 to 50. Line density, we recommend 300, but you can definitely try 150, 200. It just results can be a little bit different.
The trio of the laser parameters. You can play with all three of them or just one of them, the power, the speed, the density, just looking for your best result.
Yes. And I think it's testing here, and it's because I can't turn it off yet, so we'll just introduce some of these testing results that we've done, and later we'll be testing with the titanium.
Great.
This is the one that I made actually yesterday. Yesterday. You can see that. This is the testing result that I've done. I've tested like 4 color ID, but I got this result I really want. But there's something else you can do. Since you already separate all these patterns into different sections, different parts, different layers. So what if I want different colors from different color ID? You can definitely do it. You just have to select and engrave and choose another color ID and just do another. Choose the layer that you want to engrave. In that case, you can engrave like your ideal version of color engraving. And this is a little bit some uneven surface because the material itself is a little bit like
damaged,
dirty,
like maybe just
damaged a little bit. So make sure that the surface is clean. Wipe them clean.
Yeah, like this one is like the perfect result of what we can see here.
Yes.
Very beautiful. So I'm actually going to steal this after the live stream.
Yes, and also you can do batch. So once you select the same material and you already done the color testing, and so you have like, for example, I got 10 pieces of that. You put it here, then after the engraving is done, I put another piece, like no change of the settings. You can go batch and create something like this.
Most likely you will get the similar or the same color output, but just remember, color is kind of like a magical thing.
Yes, but it doesn't have much difference. But this is really like saves a lot of time for you guys. It's actually a game changer. Anything we've done here, like this titanium. So this is really cool.
A titanium flask.
And titanium could be a little bit more expensive, but I really like the color result. And here we've done this with this brass I think this purple brush.
Very comical image.
I think like if you, after you've engraved this stainless steel, you need to paint a little bit like protecting paint. But for the brush, there's no need, and for titanium, there's no need. I accidentally spray a layer of this protection paint. It kind of affect the purple result. So and a little bit shiny though. So for brush, no need to spray, and it will last like after you engrave the first time. So you see the color range is a little bit different. This one is the first engraving I did test, and this one is the second one. You see the first one is more like a darker at the corner, but the second one is more light and have different color ranges. So for example, you can choose different version, different color settings. I want this purple, or I want this orange. Okay, here we can see the power setting 80, power 20 speed. Okay, I'll just go back to this canvas and choose this layer. We have the layer function that's really easy to use. Select one layer, so all these elements in this layer are selected at the same time. You choose the power setting. You don't have to do it one by one, especially when you have so many elements.
That's actually a little function I like to do. You know, we can separate different layers by colors. I would just color coding it, you know, like if I pick this layer for this color, I will color coding it to that color. So in that case, I will not like messed up or forgot what color did I just choose for this layer.
Yes. And so I'm gonna do another testing on this titanium.
Let's make a little switch on the machine.
Yes, you can just switch machine because I connected both of them by Wi-Fi. So refresh the background.
Auto refresh.
And you can choose color engraving here. We're already manually focused.
I think we might need to refocus a bit. It's easy.
I'll just make them smaller.
Yeah. You can. Okay. You can like slightly adjust the knob. Oh, do you think they are?
And of course, you can use this focusing focusing with our software. But this one is definitely quicker. And after, let's just make them smaller, and we'll just go through with this pattern.
It's
very beautiful. Talking about color, we've done about the color, right? And usually, like with traditional 2-watt IR lasers, getting vivid color is really tough. The output often looks faded or grayish, and because the power just isn't there. But Lumos changes that.
So with Lumos, you can get a wider color ranges, more stable resolve, and colors that are just easier to reproduce, like even across batches.
Like we said, yes. And you don't need a pricey MOPA setup to get there. Lumos gave you the MOPA style color marking without the complete complexity or the cost. The principle is simple, like the laser controlled heat oxidation, and the laser heats the surface to form thin oxide layers, and those layers reflect light in different color spectrums and different temperatures that result in different colors.
So how do we achieve that? Like it's all about some precision and simplicity, beginner-friendly focal distance adjustment. Like you see, we just did a range of like tests on it.
Sometimes it happens like this. Like you can see there's no difference in the color ID. It happens. But no worries about that. Let's just choose either one. I can. I don't see the difference here.
So like you can see, we have done this like for a couple times on the screen now. With Lumos, we actually gave you like full control for our built-in color matrix workflow. Like just 3 steps, really simple. Like so, the first one is now what we are doing. We are doing a color quick view engraving test. So now you can see we have already done the different focal distance, and it's really colorful. Like titanium is one of my favorite materials.
So I prefer this purple one. But again, it doesn't mean that if you choose this purple or blue, all the colors are like purple or blue. That's the beauty of it. You would never know like the color ranges you got.
So that's like, this is the part 1 of our color quick view engraving test. And now we are going to do a part 2 where we chose a focal distance and then we do a more extensive color rate of it.
I'll go with this blue one, this vivid blue one.
It's really pretty.
153. Okay.
Let's go for it.
I just go previous step. I don't turn it off and
next step.
I should already. It's run. Okay, hold on. But it's okay. Let me show you that how to make things like better. Like I was going to choose this 153, but then I accidentally go previous step. But I should be doing that in the next step if I do it.
Yeah.
So for example, if you do something like this,
skip the step.
skip the step, or like you can start.
Restart it,
Sometimes like you already done color engraving test, or you can either skip this step.
Yeah.
Next, and skip this one.
Yeah.
You can choose this color ID here, or you can do a color quick view matrix that you can input the color range and the color ID here. So I'll be going with 153, but here you see like there's no color ID that I desire. So you can definitely select this way. Come on, like material testing grade, like I said. Usually, like the testing grade we have here, the color range is from 50 to 100. You can definitely input something like this, and the maximum is
like
50.
free-handed the parameters and just play with it.
You can just arrange this column of power and speed of this line density 300, and confirm. You can also change this content here and select color engraving and 153. That's way you can do that.
Yeah.
You can shrink it, and usually like I will just delete these numbers. I will save much time, but you can definitely do this.
Yeah.
See, both ways.
Yeah.
For example, I don't even want to refresh the background. You can just start and frame it.
Yeah, check the framing.
Do a quick one. And for framing, like you can do a rectangle frame, or here you can do the outer.
Ooh, you can see the blue block.
I want to do here in this side, so because I want to engrave something else here. That's it.
Yep.
So there are both ways to do. Check the ID. Yes, everything's all set.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that's the step
ways.
1 of doing the color engraving.
Yeah, and if there's some mistakes that you make, how can you just make things back
Yeah.
like this? Because like one thing that you have to note, that the color ID actually are random color IDs according to the range of the height.
It's like we assign a number for different focal distance.
Yeah, the numbers are different each time.
So in previous version, this is why we call it color ID.
Yes.
But then we realized that the name might be a little bit confused.
It should be like a focal length.
Yeah, so we adjust the name of focal distance, but please be sure that the number is not the actual focal distance. It's like kind of like code name for it. So you can, so by default, we will test 10 different like focal distance for you to choose.
So for example, you want, and also you can choose, you can test out the color ID with the focal numbers that are not on this color ID. So in that case, you can test like more possibilities for you. We've done many like, this is one of this titanium tests that we've done. You can see the purple is really shiny, really vivid, and here this blue and this orange and brown. Oh, and they got them like, what is that one? It's got
a teal, I would say. It's more like a teal.
Tiffany color.
Not Tiffany,
a little bit like green.
But I would say between teal and Tiffany blue.
Yes, I really like this one.
I think it would be a great eyeshadow though.
Oh yeah. And so like Lumos will do the magic for you, and no extra spray required. I mean when you were start engraving, like no spray. But for stainless steel, and after that, but it's not within this laser processing, right? It's just a simple way to be a laser pro, and without the high cost of a MOPA machine. Like I said, like if I'm choosing to buy a MOPA, I'll be broke before I make money.
Normally, one MOPA machine is like worth at least 3 Lumos.
Lumos. So yes, this Lumos is definitely more affordable, easier learning curve, and more stable, and perfect to start or boost your laser business. Definitely, we want to make money with this, not like we We spent a lot of money on this.
Don't break your bank for
Yes. And so, yeah, we're gonna engrave on this titanium for this pattern, this earth themed one. And the titanium actually really is my go-to for color engraving.
Yeah.
The price a bit high, but honestly, you get what you pay for. The results just look that much better and actually feels more expensive. For example, you got a titanium knife for $50. But we've searched online that you can after some engraving, color engraving, you can sell for 200 or 300 for one piece.
That's quite a price jump.
Yeah, and then the difficulty is all the I think it's all the designing cost.
Yeah,
but the laser one actually is really easy because titanium is really easy to engrave. It doesn't actually take much of this effort to learn.
Yeah, I agree. Like when you're like going to maybe even camping, a lot of camping supplies is actually made of titanium as well.
Yeah. They have titanium cup or like gears, camping gears, a lot of like that. Or like motorbike, car parts. People like to do some customization on that. And also those customization orders usually charge higher.
I agree.
Because it's really hard to put that big car parts and to put something somewhere and to add some logos or something like that.
I have saw people, wearing like something like titanium dog tag necklace. So if you are running a small jewelry shop, imagine you can be able to like offer like rainbow color tag, like some photo engraved with color really cool. In minutes. That's like instant value.
Yes, I actually show that video like how we made La Boo Boo and also the color engraving to my kid, and he was like, no way, this is so cool. Like you're making colors out of nowhere. Like how come like the same pattern but just we engrave like different colors?
Especially titanium most likely to give the richest color in blue, purple, green, and pink.
Like this one.
Yeah.
You can have a comparison between titanium and do we have this testing here?
Yeah, I think we can like maybe we can compare it to like the stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, I think we just did a stainless steel like a testing there.
Like this one.
Yeah, this is one yellow stainless steel. The stainless steel also works great, especially like this coated by varieties, like in brass as well. Yeah, we have shown this brass bookmarks, but it's just like stunning, so stunning. Yeah. So I do think these three types of material works really great on color engraving.
So like for example, you got this one piece of brass for like $5, $3. And then think about how much money you can make if you engrave something really fabulous here.
Oh yeah, and it would definitely make a great gift if like someone who would actually use this like brass bookmark.
This is a test.
And we have done the area here.
This one is good. So I'll be using this color. See, like if you don't use a color setting, you can still, if you are getting hand of the secrets of the color engraving, you can still use a color preview matrix to achieve what you want.
I do like this set of colors. I want an eyeshadow palette on that color.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let me just import the file here.
Yay. So just a little bit side note, like you can see here, this is a little Allen key that we will ship out with your machine as well. It's actually engraved by the Lumos you are going to receive. So yeah, you can see this one is not colorful, even though it's very detailed work. But this is why it's different from this. Like this one is coating is like still metallic coating, so it can still be color engraving. But if you like engraving something not metallic, but like paint, you can strip the paint and get really fine details, but you don't really get colors. Yeah.
So let me come to the software and show you how to select this color that you want.
Yeah, it's a really cute pattern.
Yeah. So for the patterns, you have to divide them. You have to use an SVG file, not like a bitmap. Not like photo engraving, because we have to choose different power, right?
Yeah.
And so here we can come to this left bar. Here's a layer function. And just shrink them. Okay. So you can see there are 5 colors.
Yep.
If you choose the black one, all this darker one, let's just go back, are selected at once. So you can here and input this power setting. For this one, I think I'll go with, let me see, 88.
Just always double check the power, speed, and density.
And so always choose the line density. Don't forget this step. And this, what is that? The shoe color?
I think it's a beige, maybe light yellow.
We have this beige color.
Ooh, great.
50 for the power and 30 for the speed. Yeah, we got every color here. Just like color palette. Like if you dim a little bit color and then you put it here.
So like it's a Pantone handbook.
Yes. And this heart. Yeah, we got this one too. This brownish color. We got 50 and 20.
Amazing.
50 for the power and speed for the 20. So here is like basically a kid can do this.
Yeah.
Choose the color, select, check the power setting and just input it. I think we have this pink one I really want. So I'm going to choose this
We
color.
are going to change the brown heart to a pink heart.
Yeah, 50 to 10.
So for me, I will actually also change the color that indicate the layer to the designated color. It just for me, it's my personal trick. So I don't forget what color I assign to the
so every time
layers.
it's different.
Yeah.
Every time it's just like, hey, I want something different. I want something like this. 80 and 40. Oh, I guess I choose the different color range than the one we made color testing. But still, is this pretty. Like this is like even like you're a beginner, you've changed some of the settings or numbers, but it doesn't affect. The outcome's still perfect.
Yeah.
So talking about the blue one, let's just
It's
go.
all about try and error and try again. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've selected everything here.
But I don't think there is actually like really big failure when it comes to color engraving. Like colors, they are just stunning.
Yeah. So let's just go with this one. Start.
Great.
And for color engraving, sometimes you can't use this frame camera. Of course, you can do that, but you have to turn off this color testing and refresh. For that, I just use this. You can use this outer contour framing. This is really cool. You can see that?
You can see the outline of the graphic showing up there. Yeah. Perfect way to maximize the use of your material.
Yes, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while, but the workflow will just make everything so easy.
Yeah.
I
think we would really like to see our user try and like share with us, you know.
There are some KOL that started to make stainless steel flask, and they make the best use of our AI function. They just create a lot of stunning projects. Don't forget.
I can't wait to see more like results coming back. Like just if you will see the machine, when you will see the machine, just tag us, like show your work in the Facebook user group. We would love to see what you have done.
Yes, we have Lumos official Facebook group. Don't forget to join them. Just search for WeCreat Lumos official group.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we have talked about many other metals or maybe color engraving, but besides color, that is one thing quite special of our BeamFocus 2.0 technology. Like it does not just enable color engraving, like it amplifies performance across the board. So like when you are achieving like doing same engraving on the same material, like Lumos can do 2 times deeper engraving than 2 IR. So like something like this, you can touch it and feel the grooves on it. And the blackness,
it doesn't change according to the light.
Like the blackness on this is not paint or acrylic or anything. It's just like engraving.
You can make your own like board game coins, like your club coins or medals for that.
So according to our testing, like we can do it in the same power, same density, but we can do in a much faster speed.
Yes.
Normally it's kind of anti-intuition. Like if you are setting the parameters for engraving, you need to like lower your speed in order to make it to engrave deeper and last longer. But when it comes to like doing the same picture, we can do 3 times faster. Like in stainless steel, that's 3 times faster, and in brass and aluminum, we can do it into 8 times faster.
Yes.
Like maybe we just like setting the power to 200, density to 200 as well.
Yes.
And we can like set really faster speed on the Lumos.
Especially engraving on like photos. It only take me 10 minutes to engrave on this one.
That's actually
This
a
is
very
really fast.
detailed
you can
engraving.
see that when you choose the correct filter, I choose a grayscale. I think it worked better than others like the.
And in small business,
I'll be showing you how to engrave this next time, maybe. And this one too.
This is great. This is looking so cool. Like speed sometimes for the business, it's not just convenience, it's like revenue.
Yield money, like there's more profits that you can make.
Yeah. Like you don't need to like purposely slow down. You can just like faster engraving, get more order fill. Yeah.
And especially like color engraving, it takes more time. But Lumos can make it like, I think it's compared to other 2-watt or other machines on the market, you can definitely go faster than that. 8K
resolution precision plus the 0.00199. I think that even is kind of like a really detailed moment accuracy speed currently in the market.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for fine text and textures on small pendant and jewelry like this.
Yeah, really
but definitely like if you're going to engrave like on a pendant or text.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can see this the text here. Color engraving is definitely like, I don't know how much the times is way better than just normal black and white stainless engraving.
Like if you work with jewelry, stainless text, or personalized gifts.
Because you want to add more profits than that.
And people always love customized things. Like in this case, I think Lumos is built for you. Like color marking makes every piece stand out.
Yes.
Yeah. And even if you think you don't want color, you just want something timeless. You know, I just want that deep engraving.
Engraving on this, and you can get timeless color.
The deeper engraving, it adds like a premium touch. So, and we have very easy workflow.
And what the
less learning, more earning.
Yes. Yeah. And what's the best part is you can make color engraving pendant with Lumos, right? And also you can engrave on this. Do we have that? You can engrave on the box that hold the jewelry and some personalization too. Like this one, for example, this is a wooden one. And even for the bag that hold the jewelry, you get all set, but everything customized. Just add a bit of like a warmth of this touch. Everything you can make Lumos. It's not only color engraving. Like if we have dual laser, like a dial laser can engrave on wood, can cut wood, and also
the king of value-added customization.
King of value, yes, and we've tried. You know, I tried to engrave this inside of this whiskey glass. Inside of it. Yeah. Like you can, for other
because it's not gantry style.
Gantry style, the laser head should be moved up and down. Like laser waist is a little bit
the gavel system is working their magic.
Lumos is the only machine that you can do this. Engrave inside and just keep this like fine lines here.
Very delicate.
Because I've seen someone who engrave inside of this whiskey glasses and wishful sentences or like
so you only see it when you drink up.
Yes. You can, and when you're just enjoying them with your family, after it bottoms up and you can see what you want. It could be a great gift inspiration. And everything you can make with Lumos. Wood and stainless steel, acrylic,
there is
metal
possibility all over the place.
Yes, and here we have got the scratch acrylic you can cut, you can engrave, and also vinyls too. And think about this pizza cutter. This pizza cutter here.
Cheesy pizza.
But I feel it. You can feel the depths. Definitely like there's different. It's not like the light shallow engraving here.
It's given like print high resolution quality, but it's actually like deep engraving that will not fade or wash away.
And then for SMBs, small business owners, it's all about value-added customization, and we can do that for you. And so Lumos can give you like the personalized jewelry tools, and tumblers and more. Tumblers like for easy because we have this rotary and extension, not only tumbler but also for the baseball bat. Think about the rolling pins, like you name it, glasses, and also you can. It fits in different tumblers and cups, and we have this You can you can adjust the angle, and
Yeah.
inside of the rings, and to add much more customized values here.
Yes.
You can offer luxury level detailing without complex gear,
Yes.
like no more that, and also win customer hearts with one of a kind gifts, including this.
Yeah.
And everything about this gift just add a bit more difference to your competitors, and it add premium pricing with laser colored
Yes.
metal goods, like we said, like the stainless steel,
The
flask
titanium
and
flask,
titanium-
brass,
Yes.
yeah, everything.
Yes, and you can launch new product lines like titanium tags.
Oh,
or
engraved knife handle. I
knife
think
handles.
we have a
We have this knife
here. I think.
last time here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, and
very beautiful. Very amazing details, you know, like a lot of creators are just turning this day-to-day ordinary materials
It's actually all about
into
your-
high-ticket items.
Yes.
Like you can see it was like just a hunting knife before, and now it's like turning into a one-of-kind piece of with name engraving, color
Yes.
details. That's just not just art, it's margin. There's margin here.
Yes, and it's just all about your creations, possibilities, and
Yeah.
let Lumos take care of others. It just, yeah. And let's not forget, Lumos is portable and plug and play, and even works in handheld mode, like we showed in your guys' last live stream.
Yes.
Great for markets, pop-ups. We're working directly at the client's location. It's industrial grade output in a 2.3 kilograms machine that you can take anywhere.
It's just £5 when
Yeah,
it's in
you can just
handheld
show them
mode.
off. Show them
Yeah.
off to your friend's house. Like, hey, I've just got something that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, grab what you can here.
Like if you are ready to stand out from the crowd, you want to start your laser journey with Lumos, like it's just one compact machine, like deeper, faster, and make
Yes.
it colorful as well.
Yes. And that's it for today's live, I think. Is there anything else? Oh, we're almost finished. It's really cute. Almost finished. And don't forget to put the questions down below and let us know what your thoughts about it. And I think we'll be having more like monthly like a giveaway in our social media
Like, yeah.
groups.
Share your creation,
Yes.
drop your question, maybe
Yeah,
like
don't forget to tag us with hashtag WeCreat Lumos when
Yeah.
you share your creations.
even just give us some suggestion about like what we're going to do next live stream or
Yes.
stuff like that.
And tell
Yeah.
us what you want to see in our live streams.
Yep.
And I think many people are question about. I've received many people asking how to engrave nice photos on either like a business card
Yeah.
or a luminance card like this.
like photorealistic engraving. It just
Yeah, because like I think I found something new. Like sometimes before I choose the wrong filter, like you got this laser dot here, but now it's getting more smooth.
Yeah.
And also the laser and the dot tag here.
I think because that's because we have this function inside like the WeCreat Make It software. We have the image processing. It's just so easy to choose the process method or the filter you like to test out and stuff. Yeah, it's very helpful when you are doing photorealistic engraving.
Yeah, for example, you made something for customers, you get orders.
Yeah.
Usually, like you start one, and people are asking, "Oh, how can I get one too?" And then you get orders.
And our little
Yeah.
earth just engraving done. Ooh, look at that.
Well, I like this pink. I didn't thought that
Love
pink
it.
would go all this beautiful.
Very vibrant.
And engrave on your QR code because we have this precision that you once you scan and you can or you can just engrave your QR code here on your gift bag.
Yeah.
So people can scan
Yeah.
and then just follow your account. You can get more orders.
Yeah, you don't need to custom make your bag online anymore. You can custom make them on the spot.
Yes, it feels like you have your own factory at home, like you can fulfill all your orders.
Yeah.
I think many people are like they give out really great advices. Like you can have one of this, like Vista or Vision Pro at home. Another one you can take away to fairs.
Yeah.
I think these are just they're a complement. They're compatible with each other, and they can help you to boost your business, but in a different way.
Just can't wait to see more creation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think this is the wrap up for today's live. It's gonna not be long. It's gonna be quick, but I hope we covered all the techniques that you want to know about color engraving. But if there are anything that you are curious about, like don't forget let us know, because we don't have much time today for the Q&A. Yes, we'll have a longer live stream next time that we have Q&A or maybe giveaways. We'll talk about that later in our Facebook group. But don't forget to subscribe, and there will be notifications to send out to you, and you can just you will get messages if there will be a live.
Like, subscribe.
So I think this is all for today's live.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.